Today is October. Today is October 14th, 2016. Here we are with Dr. Morris. Dr. Morris is the head of the Fremont Unified School District. Can you introduce yourself, sir?
Certainly. Jim Morris, Superintendent of the Fremont School District.
What does superintendent mean?
Superintendent means being the CEO for 42 schools and 35,000 students, $300 million annual budget each year of our school district.
Wonderful. What is your name?
My name is Usaid Sheikh.
And how old are you?
I am 13.
What are you doing here in the masjid right now?
I'm doing my hifz.
What does hifz mean?
Hifz means I'm memorizing the Quran.
How much have you done so far? Memorizing.
I have done 3 chapters.
How many?
3.
Three.
Paras.
3 paras. So when do you expect to finish memorizing it?
Inshallah, next year.
Next year. Okay, wonderful. What's your name, son?
Dawood Rashid.
Okay, and how old are you?
11.
11 years old. And what are you doing here?
I'm memorizing the Quran.
And how many surahs or chapters have you
I
memorized?
memorized 6 chapters.
6 out of 30.
Yes.
And inshallah, when do you expect to finish the whole Quran?
Next year.
Next year. So both of you kids are memorizing the Quran. So doctor, basically here we have the school. Here we have the school. Which has, how many kids do we have here? How many?
20 to 23, 25.
You can have either 20 or 23 or 25.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how many we have.
Okay. So doctor, we have here, this is a very, very small masjid. It's a mosque. And we have these kids who come here and they memorize the Quran. This is, mashallah, this thick book. And can you quickly, very quickly, read from mind what you memorized? Please come close.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فمن أظلم ممن كذب على الله وكذب بالصدق إذ جاء أليس في جهنم مثوى للكافرين والذي جاء بالصدق وصدق به أولئك هم المتقون لهم.
Okay, do you know the meaning of it? No, you don't know the meaning. So afterwards you will get the meaning of it. Can you recite a few lines, please? Loud.
الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
MashaAllah. Do you know the meaning of it?
No, but inshallah I'll do our course
Afterwards. So these kids, they come here, they memorize this whole book, word by word, everything. And how long does it take approximately?
Around, some people take like 1 year, some people take 3 years.
Okay. So here we have, and how many years have we had it so far? 19 years?
18 years.
18 years, 20 to 25 kids have been memorizing the Quran right here in Fremont.
Every year.
And after they memorize this, and they have their homeschooling and everything, after they memorize, each one, the average GPA, what the kids have told me, is 4.04 GPA. And they have gone to the universities, the colleges, and they have done excellent. And here the training is not only the Quran or the education, but manners, attitude, respect, and everything. So once these kids, they graduate, and I will have get all of them together and introduce them to you, you will understand the importance of discipline, the whole 9 yards. What a good person needs to be is taught right here from the grade up.
May I ask you a question? So, a very basic question. So what is the Quran and why is it important for you to learn what the book says?
It's the book of our God, and it was passed down to our Prophet ﷺ, and it's like I don't know how to explain more. It's like a good thing to memorize the book of our God and understand the language of the Quran.
And so the tough question is, there's something very important, right, in the words that you're reading there. What does it have to do with your life today? How do you apply what's there to the way you live?
Actually, each chapter is like a story that God said from his mouth and wrote it down and sent it by an angel to our prophet, like he said. And so it's word from God. So then he gave advice to us, like in that book. So when we memorize the meaning of it, and then we take that story into our lives, and then it'll teach us like about the hereafter and everything.
Yeah, so you both said the same really important thing, right? The importance of doing this is it teaches you how to live your life
Can I have
and treat the
somebody
world.
that doesn't have their shoes on, open up the women's side? I got 3 women at the door. Thank you.
So that's very important. Thank you. You taught me an important lesson today. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
That was
very much.
very good question though. It was a very good question.